Hello.
안녕하세요. 무엇을 도와드릴까요?
Oh, let's speak in English.
Of course, we can continue in English. How can I assist you today?
Today, I want to talk about academic system.
Great. Let's talk about the academy system. Are you interested in a specific aspect like its history, how it functions in different countries, or something else? Let me know what you're curious about.
Mm. In Korea, children start elementary school when they turn 6 years old in
Take your
Korea.
time. If you're thinking about specific questions or topics related to the academy system, feel free to share them, whether it's about its impact on education, comparisons between countries, or anything else. I'm here to help with information. Sure, if you have any specific questions or topics about the academy system, just let me know. I'm here to help with any information or insights you might need.
Mhm. In Korea, children start elementary school when they turn 6 years old in Korea. My son's birthday is the last of the year, December 31st. That's why he started to attend school when he turned 6 years old. Because of his late birthday, I was so worried about his school life. Fortunately, he met a wonderful teacher and friends. He's enjoying his school life very much. What a relief.
It sounds like you're sharing your personal experience with the Korean education system, where age plays a crucial role in determining when children start school. In Korea, the age at which children begin elementary school is based on the calendar year, meaning children
Mhm.
born later in the year, like your son with a December 31st birthday,
Yeah,
start school at a younger age compared to some of their peers.
right.
Your initial concerns about your son starting school at a younger age are understandable. It's
Mhm.
great to hear that he has adapted well, enjoying his time with a wonderful teacher and friends.
Mhm.
This positive experience can have a significant impact on his attitude towards learning and school in general. If
Mhm.
you have any specific questions or need more information about educational systems, age related schooling policies, or anything else, feel free to ask.
Mm. When does the academic year begin in the US?
It seems like you might have more to say or a question to ask. If there's anything specific on your mind about your son's education, the schooling system in Korea, or any other topic, please feel free to share. I'm here to help with any information or insights you might need.
When does the academic year begin in the US?
In the United States, the academic year for most schools typically begins in late August or early September. However, the exact start date can vary depending on the school district and the state. Some schools might start earlier in August, while others might
Mm.
begin after Labor Day in September.
Mhm.
This schedule is quite different from countries like Korea, where the academic year usually starts in March.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific you'd like to know about the academic year in the US?
I don't know much about the US, but as you mentioned that in Korea the academic year starts in March. Because of this academic system in Korea, when I gave birth to my son on the last day of the year, I heard a lot of times about worrying him just one more day later, something like that.
It's a common concern in countries like Korea, where the academic year starts in March and the cutoff for school entry is based on the calendar year. Children born on December 31st are in the same school year as those born earlier in the year, potentially almost a full year older. This can lead to worries about younger children being less mature or prepared compared to their older classmates. In contrast, in the US, the cutoff dates for starting school vary by state and can range anywhere from early September to January 1st. This means a child's age relative to their classmates can differ significantly compared to a system like Korea's. It's great to hear that despite these concerns, your son is enjoying his school life. His
Yeah.
positive experience shows that while age can be a factor, the right environment and support can make a big difference in a child's education. If you
Mhm.
have more questions or need information on this topic or anything else, feel free to ask.
In Korea, we are so concerned about their ages. So we think about the importance of the year of our birth because we are friends. We just said that the same birth year is the only friends.
In Korea, the concept of age and the year of birth holds significant cultural importance. This is largely due to the traditional Korean age system and social norms. In this system, people born in the same calendar year are considered the same age and often form social bonds based on this shared age group. They are generally referred to as donggap, meaning same age, and this commonality plays a crucial role in defining peer relationships and social interactions.
Mhm.
This emphasis on age and birth year affects various aspects of life in Korea, from education to socializing.
Mhm.
It's a unique aspect of Korean culture that shapes the way people interact and form friendships.
Mhm.
It's interesting to see how cultural perspectives on age and birth year can influence societal norms and personal experiences.
Mhm.
If you have any more questions or thoughts on this topic, feel free to share.
How about in the U.S. and they started academic year academic system from September, right? And
In the
then
US, the approach to age and school starting age is quite different from Korea.
mhm,
The focus tends to be more on the developmental readiness of the child rather
mhm,
than strictly on their birth year. The
mhm,
cutoff dates for starting kindergarten, the first year of formal schooling, vary by state and can range anywhere from late August to December. This means children in the same class can have almost a full year's difference in age. American culture generally places less emphasis on the year of birth when it comes to forming social relationships. Friendships and social groups are more likely to be based on shared interests, activities, or simply the classes that students are in, rather
mhm,
than their age or birth year. This difference in approach can lead to a more diverse age range within the same grade level compared to
mhm,
countries like Korea, where the age of students in the same grade is almost always very similar.
mhm,
Is there a specific aspect of the US educational system or cultural approach to age
mhm.
that you're interested in?
That you mean that it depends on the ability of child, right? So it can be differentiated at like 4 years. Am I right?
In the US, the decision to start a child in kindergarten doesn't solely depend on their age. A
Mm,
child's readiness and abilities are also important
mm,
factors. However, the age range in a typical kindergarten class is not usually as wide as 4 years.
mm,
Most children start kindergarten at around 5 years old,
mm,
although some might start at 4 or 6, depending on their birth date and the state's cutoff date for school entry.
mm,
Parents and educators often consider several factors when deciding if a child is ready for kindergarten.
mm,
These factors include emotional and social maturity, language skills, and basic
mm,
academic readiness.
mm.
In some cases, if a child is deemed not ready, they might start school a year later.
Yeah.
This is known as redshirting in kindergarten.
Mm,
While there is some flexibility, the age range within a single grade is generally not as broad as 4 years.
yeah.
It's more common to see a 1 year age difference, occasionally extending to 2 years in some cases.
Okay.
Would you like more detailed information about kindergarten readiness or age guidelines in US schools?
Not really. I just were curious about the yeah. Worried about I
Sure, I
just curious
understand.
about that. Yeah.
It's interesting to learn about how different countries approach education and age in schooling.
Hmm. Yeah.
If you
I
have
think
any more questions or curiosities about educational systems in the US, Korea, or any other country, feel free to ask. I'm here to help.
yeah. I think that's more flexible style academic system in the U.S. compared to Korean system. Yeah. It-
Yes, you're right. Um, the educational system in the US tends to be more flexible, especially regarding the age at which children start school. This
Mhm.
flexibility allows for consideration of individual differences in development and readiness.
Mhm.
In contrast, the Korean system is more rigid with its age based entry system, where
Mhm.
all children born in the same year start school together,
Mhm.
regardless of their birth month.
Mhm.
This flexibility in the US can be beneficial in addressing the unique needs and abilities of each child,
Mhm.
but it also brings its own set of challenges and considerations. Each system has its advantages and disadvantages, often
Mhm.
reflecting the broader cultural and societal values of the respective countries.
Mhm.
If you're interested in exploring more about these differences or have other questions, feel free to let me know.
I heard that in the US there is a system like 월반. I want to know about that. 월반.
In the US, there isn't an institution exactly like the World Bank, but there are several large financial institutions and federal programs that might be what you're referring to. The World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans and grants to countries.
No, 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 no. I mean the 월반. 월반 means the student is have a ability and he got attended a higher level.
I see.
So could you tell me about the 월반?
You're referring to the concept of tracking or ability grouping in US schools, sometimes known by terms like GATE, gifted and talented education, or honors classes. This is where students are grouped by their ability or achievement levels and placed in classes that are designed to match their skills and learning pace. In some cases, particularly gifted or advanced students might skip grades or take courses at a higher grade level.
Mm.
This system aims to provide an appropriate level of challenge for students with varying abilities. For
Mhm.
instance, a student who excels in math might be placed in an advanced math class while they might be in a regular class for other subjects.
Mm.
It's a way to tailor education to individual student needs, challenging them appropriately and supporting their academic growth.
Mm.
This concept is somewhat similar to Korea's Wolban system, where students are placed in advanced or specialized classes based on their abilities. Do you have specific questions about how this system works in the US or its impact on students?
Actually, in Korea, there is no 월반 system. Like we have the high school, like specialty high school, like art school and language school, something that foreign language school,
I
something like
understand
that.
now. In Korea, rather than a tracking system within the same school,
Tracking
there
system,
are specialized high schools that focus on
special
specific areas like the arts, science, foreign
science,
languages, or
foreign.
technology.
Mhm.
Students often choose or are selected for these schools based on their interests, talents, and academic strengths.
Mhm.
This system allows students to focus more intensely on a particular field of study. In the
Mhm.
US, similar options exist. There are magnet schools and specialized high schools focusing on areas like science, technology, arts, and more.
Mhm.
These schools often have a more rigorous selection process and provide specialized education in their particular focus area.
Mhm.
Like Korea's specialized high schools, they cater to students' specific interests and talents, offering a more tailored educational experience than traditional public schools. Both systems recognize and nurture individual talents and interests, providing pathways for students to excel in their chosen fields. If you'd like more information about these types of schools in either Korea or the US, feel free to ask.
Mm. Now I'm going to ask you three questions about the academic system. The first question is talk about your elementary school days. What do you remember?
As an AI developed by OpenAI, I don't have personal experiences or memories, so I don't have elementary school days to recall. However, I can certainly provide information or answer questions about elementary school experiences in general, whether it's in the US, Korea, or another country. If you have specific aspects you're curious about, like the curriculum, daily schedule, or cultural activities in elementary schools, feel free to ask.
Like, try to be a Korean students. Please give me the sample answer.
Imagining myself as a Korean student, elementary school days might include a mix of academic learning, cultural activities, and social experiences. Here's a general idea of what it could be like. One, academic focus. Korean elementary education covers subjects like Korean language, mathematics, science, social studies, English, and physical education. The curriculum is structured to provide a comprehensive foundation in these core areas. Two, cultural education. Understanding and participating in Korean culture would be an essential part of school life. This might include learning traditional Korean arts, participating in festivals, and understanding Korean history and values. Three, socialization. Building friendships and learning social skills would be a significant part of daily life. Korean culture places a strong emphasis on group harmony and respect for others, which would be reflected in the classroom and playground interactions. Four, after school activities. Many Korean students participate in after school programs or hagwons for extra study or activities like music, art, or sports. Five, school events. Participating in school events like sports days, arts performances, and field trips would add variety and enjoyment to the school experience. Remember, this is a generalized portrayal and individual experiences can vary greatly. If you have more specific questions or another topic in mind, let me know.
I'm gonna answer the first question. Uh, Back in the days when I was elementary school student,
Absolutely, go ahead and share your answer to the first question. I'm here to listen and discuss further if you like.
back in the days when I was elementary school students, I was the one who is really like to study something. Like I was a student who liked to writing something, writing in Korean something, and I keep a diary almost every day. And I remember that I love to writing, and also I remember the several school trips, like school picnic. I remember that we shared the kimbap together and talk a lot, and we took a picture together. I that
That's a
was
wonderful
really
memory from your
memorable.
elementary school days. It sounds like you had a strong passion for learning, especially in writing. Keeping a
Mm-hmm,
diary almost every day is quite impressive and a great way to express yourself and capture memories.
mm-hmm,
It's also a valuable skill that likely served you well in your education and
mm-hmm,
beyond.
mm-hmm,
School trips and picnics are special experiences that many students cherish. They offer a chance to learn outside the classroom and create lasting memories with classmates and teachers. These experiences often become some of the most treasured parts of school life. Your enthusiasm for writing and the joy of school trips highlight how varied and enriching an elementary education can be. Do you feel these early experiences influenced your later life or interests? If you have more to share or other questions, feel free to continue.
And second question is, which middle and high school did you go to? Talk about the schools that you have attended.
As an AI developed by OpenAI, I don't attend school or have personal experiences like a human does. I don't have personal memories or experiences of attending middle or high school. However, I can provide information or insights about middle and high school education in different
Mm-hmm.
countries or discuss general topics related to schooling. If you have specific questions about middle or high school education, such as curriculums, student life, cultural differences in education, or anything else, feel free to ask.
Please give me the sample answer as a Korean student.
Imagining myself as a Korean student, here's how I might describe my middle and high school experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Middle school. 1. Academic rigor. Middle school was challenging with a strong emphasis on academics. Subjects like Korean, math, English, science, and social studies required a lot of study time. 2. Extracurricular activities. I participated in some clubs and activities, like a science club or a sports team, which provided a nice balance to academic pressures. 3. Social dynamics. It was a time of significant social growth, learning to navigate friendships and group dynamics. Respect for teachers and seniors was highly emphasized. 1. Specialized focus. In high school, the focus might have shifted depending on whether I attended a general, specialized, or vocational high school. If it were a specialized school like a science high school, the curriculum would be tailored to that focus. 2. College entrance exams. Much of high school life was geared towards preparing for the College Scholastic Ability Test, CSAT, which is crucial for university admissions in Korea. 3. School culture. High school had a strong sense of community and pride, with various school events, festivals, and possibly wearing school uniforms. Both
Mm-hmm.
middle and high school were integral in shaping me for future academic and life challenges, instilling a strong work ethic and the importance of community and respect. This is a general representation, and actual experiences can vary widely. If you'd like to know more or discuss a different aspect, feel free to ask.
I'm gonna talk about by myself. Question number 2.
Absolutely. Feel free to share your experiences from middle and high school. It's always interesting to hear personal stories and reflections on school days. I'm here to listen and discuss any aspects you'd like to share.
Back in the days when I was high school students, our school uniform was so beautiful, especially the summer uniform and the winter uniform is different. Summer uniform is like pink, pale pink.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
I want to talk a little bit more. Could you do it? Can I do it?
Of course, you can talk more about your experiences. Please feel free to share as much as you like about your middle and high school days. I'm
Okay.
here to listen and engage with your story. Go ahead when you're ready.
Okay. Back in the days when I was a high school student, our school uniform was so pretty. The its summer uniform is like pale pink shirts with a navy skirt, and it's really fit on me. And mom says, "Oh, you look so beautiful whenever you wear the school summer uniform." And also, the winter uniform was also very nice. It's a navy color.
Your high school uniform sounds lovely.
Lovely.
The combination of pale pink shirts with a navy skirt for the summer uniform and a navy color for the winter uniform seems both stylish and elegant.
Mm-hmm.
It's great
Oh,
to hear
okay.
that you felt good wearing them and that your mom thought you looked beautiful in your summer uniform.
Mm-hmm. And
School uniforms can be a significant part of the school experience, often
mm-hmm.
creating a sense of identity and pride among students.
Mm-hmm.
Uniforms also play a role in reflecting the school's image and can even influence students' attitudes towards school.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice that your uniform was not only aesthetically pleasing, but also a source of positive feelings for you.
Okay.
Do you have any particular memories or experiences related to your school uniform or high school days that you'd like to share?
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to continue your story.
I want to talk about a little more in high school days. I met my wonderful friends in high school. So until now, I'm in my 40s. We keep in touch each other, and almost every day we keep in touch with Kakao Talk. And we have also Yeah. We talk about our daily life, and we talk about our children. We share our ideas almost every day, and that's really big treasure from my high school life.
It sounds like your high school years were enriched by meaningful conversations and sharing ideas with your friends. Talking about daily life, discussing your children, and exchanging ideas regularly must have created strong bonds and lasting memories.
Mm-hmm.
These interactions are indeed valuable treasures from your high school life, forming a foundation of friendships and some support that can last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
The connections we make during our school years often shape our perspectives and provide a sense of community and belonging. It's wonderful that you have such positive memories to look back on. Do
Mm-hmm.
these experiences still influence you today, or do you have any other aspects of your school days that you'd like to share? Your reflections are very interesting.
Hmm. Question number three. How did you choose your college major?
As an AI, I don't attend college or choose majors. However, I can certainly discuss how students typically choose their college majors, especially in the context of Korean education. In Korea, students often choose their college majors based on a combination of factors. One, academic strengths and interests. Students consider their academic strengths from high school, often influenced by subjects they excel in or enjoy. Two, career aspirations. Many students think about their future career paths. They choose majors that align with their professional goals. Three, parental and social influence. In Korean culture, parents and social expectations can play a significant role in this decision. Four, university prestige. The prestige of certain departments in Korean universities can also influence the choice of major. Five, job market trends. Students might consider the current job market and future employment opportunities in different fields. If you're sharing your experience or asking for general advice on choosing a college major, it's always good to consider personal interests and strengths as well as future career opportunities. Would you like to share how you chose your college major, or do you have specific questions about this process?
My major is nursing. I studied nursing at the university, and I became a nurse in the hospital, university hospital. And I choose my major uh, because my mom suggests me that major.
Choosing nursing as your major and becoming a nurse, especially at a university hospital, is a significant accomplishment. Nursing is a challenging and noble field requiring dedication, compassion, and a strong commitment to helping others. It's interesting that your mother influenced your decision to pursue nursing. Parents often play a crucial role in shaping our career choices, either through direct guidance or by inspiring us with their values and experiences. The influence of a parent can be a powerful motivator in choosing a path that is both fulfilling and meaningful. If you'd like to share more about how your mother influenced your choice or your experiences in the nursing field, feel free to continue. Your journey in becoming a nurse is certainly inspiring.
One of my mother's friends, she is a nurse, and she went to the America to. She's a nurse as she went to the America as a nurse. That's why my mom thought that if I became a nurse, I can go to the everywhere that I want. That's why she suggested me that. Mm, but it's really a challenging job for me. As a nurse, it was really hard to work, and it's really bad for my health because of the night shift. So I had to quit my job, but it was really challenging but noble experience in my 20s.
It's clear that your mother's friend's experience as a nurse who worked in America had a significant impact on your career choice. The idea that nursing could offer opportunities to travel and work in different places can be very appealing. It's a profession that's needed everywhere, providing a certain level of flexibility and mobility. However, Your experience also highlights the challenging aspects of nursing. It's a demanding profession, both physically
Mhm.
and emotionally. Night
Mhm.
shifts, long hours, and the stress of caring for patients can take a toll on one's health and well being.
Mhm.
Your decision to prioritize your health and well being by leaving the job shows a lot of self awareness and courage. Nursing is undoubtedly a noble profession, but it's also important to recognize its demands and how they can impact personal health and life balance.
Mhm.
Your experience is a valuable insight into the realities of the nursing profession. If you have more to share about your journey, or if you have any questions or thoughts on transitioning careers or anything else, feel free to continue the conversation. Your story is both intriguing and informative.
Yeah, that's all for today. And have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye.
It was great talking with you and hearing your stories. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to our next conversation. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.